Routine scan. Since we've seen a heart at 6 weeks and an eye at 9, I don't suppose this 12-week check will top that, I half think, as across the screen swims one hand, then another, like 5, 10 of the tiniest light bulbs ever manufactured. On.
Relative. In the 60s, of course, no one ever said no, he starts for my benefit. One by one, his mates chip in, backing him up, flush with examples. Staggered still, how easy it was then. Fresh out of college, I sit there nodding, mock agog at my glum uncle, and cocky enough, then, to dismiss what he deems the closest to paradise you could ever come. Just imagine, he marvels, everywhere you walked, everywhere you looked, work, work, work.
Crocuses. All year we breathe the earth before exhaling, and what comes out is colour. Buttercup, purple, lilac, white, and all the vowels. It's how we make the world, this tone, this note we hold until it kills us, till our firstborn come the daffodils. Look at them with their round-mouthed, plain-song faces, open so, such anyhowness.
Write about what you know. Maybe in those days I assumed the shed would be the stronger, or the ceanothus would prove accommodating. Well, whichever, within 2 years the shrub, a tree really, had pushed up, through and over its new neighbour, the way, it not being in its nature to go around, a tank might a car in a war zone. Such single-mindedness had had a price though, left its trunk twisted, listing. Then, each spring it flowered as bluely, yet with fewer blooms and for less long. And when this year it fizzed a few days only, I found I didn't need my axe, nor handsaw hardly, just my hands to fell the entire desiccated thing, to fold it inside the urn of one sack.
Sky sports. The gods, who can see feelings, love to watch us as we foist emotions, hard ones largely, onto others. Imagine paintball, but with shame or envy rather than emulsion. So the gods will turn their gaze on certain characters in offices, on meal times in some marriages, on the blank mornings of a new mother, or rather on their victims who may or may not wonder why they feel stupid, say, or dirty, worthless, while the gods whoop, marvelling at this deft gift of ours for shifting misery that makes for such great viewing. Kills some, even.
Compos mentis. The breeze leans into the side of the home, the gentlest of reminders. We gaze outside. Aren't the leaves dropping early this year? My grandmother moots for the umpteenth time. Summoning I quiz her again about the people here. The food. But she cuts in. I'm sure they're dropping much earlier this year. Making it clear this is no time for small talk.
Sea Palling. Lee side of the dune, everything worth protecting. The plain, a pair of rusting horses, cabins, none alike. Windward side, the waves soft bombing. And the dune, the arm round England's exposed shoulder. Firmer since the flood, sterner with its concrete splints. Can one revert, it wonders, it has time, to something of a looser love, still watchful, more alive? How, the dune wants to know, and it has seen the sea do rage, and trust turned flotsam. Does one become unsickened, undismayed?
The couple. That's strange, I think, some afternoons, and made to turn off. The bathroom light I'm all but sure I've not left on. Only to catch, for the umpteenth time, the frosted windows, splintering sunlight like it's hitting water, and stand, as one who needs reminding, stunned, how sometimes there's just so much light, and how it is I never learn.
The tour guide. The way her voice would crumple, horrified afresh by each fact, story she recounted, brought us even closer to the detail. The meanness of the breeze, the ridge at Passchendaele you'd barely notice even on a bicycle. Great-grandchild of an Aussie sapper and a Belgian farmhand, she'd volunteered for this daily sacrifice we felt appalled to witness and yet grateful for, and which we left her to, this stricken atlas, carrying not the world, but its pity.
Please collect your winter coats from a notice in the local dry cleaner's window. In single file, they wait the summer out, clean, forgotten. House with them, in the silence of their folds, an ocean, autumn, now unthinkable. Late August, light lengthens, goldens, and so starts the reclaiming, coat by coat.